Okay, this is AfriKana. Used to be a bar. It was here when I first got here 8 years ago. It was open, and I'd come here occasionally, not all the time, but at least maybe twice a month. But they always had kind of cool stuff all the time. I'll tell you all about it in more and kind of give you the context of it too in a minute. Stay tuned. Go check out the room. Okay, I'm the content creator for this channel. If you like what I'm doing, just subscribe and hit the like button. Yeah, so this is AfriKana. So there's all these little huts, and each hut had either karaoke or billiards or darts. And then there's kind of a main one right there. And then they also had like sometimes Filipino bands in here. So yeah, this little AfriKana bar, but now it's been closed for the last few years. I'll give you a little context for it. This is at Fisherman's Wharf. So you have, it's also the other funny thing about AfriKana. They got this like prime waterfront real estate, but it's all like inside. So you can't see the waterfront from inside AfriKana. This right here is all part of Rocks. So this is a different venue, and that's Rocks right there. It's a hotel. Rocks has a really amazing, and they have this beautiful waterfront. So, but actually AfriKana has waterfront, but doesn't use any of it. I don't know the whole story about it either. I wish we could get inside, but we're gonna definitely go around the peripheral part. But basically they carved out this little space. They got like beautiful trees. A little bit worried about the music. The music might be an issue. So if it is, I might have to cut it up a little bit when I actually upload it. So yeah, sometimes the music is not a good thing for a YouTuber. So right over here is Babylon. There's somebody jogging. That's the Rocks from this one. So we're gonna keep kind of trying to go around as much as we can of AfriKana so you can get a feel for, but yeah, so it kind of takes up this space right here in Fisherman's Wharf. That's Babylon Casino, so that whole space is Babylon. Rocks Hotel has a corner real estate. AfriKana bar is right here, and then you can see all the different huts too, right? And there's a Babylon Casino buffet. And next to, there's a grocery store over there too. That's interesting. So it's Babylon, and then there's another hotel, Harborview Hotel. I did film that in the past, and then there's I think that's called like Miami or something like that. Oh no, that's a bit further. So yeah, there's AfriKana, barbecue, churrasco. Churrasco's Brazilian. Now you can get a better feel for it. Yeah, that was such kind of a cool little space, but also underutilized. It never really had as many people as you'd think a place like that should have. Babylon. So we're gonna keep walking around the peripheral part, and you can see like Fisherman's Wharf goes all the way down, and then you kind of have different facades. So this one has kind of a New Orleans facade right here, and you can see it also in the balconies. Looks a little bit like Rocks Hotel, a little bit. And I think this was also had where there's a club that was called D3, and it was also inside here, believe it or not. So it's like it's like a lot of these are kind of big, gutted, empty spaces. They look like they should be like more than they are, but they're not. Here's the other side of AfriKana. And yeah, I think when it was open, it was always in that middle part. You couldn't come through here. This was always locked off. Yeah, and actually that was always kind of like, that used to be, still is probably the kitchen part. So so this was tourists, patrons would never come and actually see the waterfront here. You'd have to exit outside of that venue. But it's such a cool venue, so I still don't really understand why it's closed. But yeah, then you get these other ones too. These so yeah, anyways, that's AfriKana. And all this stuff is just like Fisherman Wharf stuff. Goes all the way down. And there's another hotel all the way down there too. So yeah, actually at nighttime this would probably be amazing to look at. There's Rocks, and that's AfriKana right there. So yep, AfriKana is like between this cool stuff and that hotel. It kind of takes a little sliver of it. Doesn't use the waterfront at all, but had this really cool, like you're in the middle of nowhere, kind of African stereotypical village, jungle-esque quality or whatever you call it. Pretty cool place though. It's too bad that it's not functional, that it's not available to use. So anyways, that's AfriKana. Chiquinha, chiquinha.